It's definitely funny because everyone thinks, okay, you can just take a lens and throw it on top of the phone and it should work no matter what. But at the same time, every phone is different. So between the iPhone 4, 5, 6, 7, and a lot of these other devices, Google Pixel, Samsung S7, the sensor and the lens on each of those phones is completely different. For us, that's a huge challenge in trying to design a lens that's going to be able to work with all those different camera systems. So it's not like a traditional camera system where you're just putting a lens on top of a sensor. You're actually putting a lens on top of another lens on top of a sensor, which pretty much makes the problem twice as hard, if not more. So when we designed the V1 wide lenses, they were originally designed for iPhone 5, and every device that's come out since then, the optics have changed a little bit. When we get to the 7 has a bigger sensor, the optics are a little bit different, and basically it's maxing out what we can do with the V1 wide lens. That was really the reason we needed to design a new version, because we felt like even though the old wide lenses work on the 7, they weren't as good as we knew they could be. When we did the V2 wide lens, we opened up the elements a bit to be slightly larger diameter so that we have more room for misalignment. The optics got a bit bigger. We've definitely improved on image quality, sharpness, clarity, just everything across the board optically is better. We also added an aspheric element. It took us a bit to get the asphere right. So on the optical design process, it's a lot of trial and error, tweaking back and forth, and just trying things, they don't work, trying something else, and just really, really small adjustments until we really get something that's reading correctly. And so we have to get that right before we can start iterating on what it looks like and what the shape is and what the hood cutouts might be and those different things. And then from there, we'll just continue to refine that process through more 3D prints, more sketches. It's very organic. Like, it just goes back and forth between a lot of sketching and a lot of modeling until we finally have something that we're confident in. With the V2 lens, it was interesting because we already have a whole line of V1 lenses that we're working off of. So you want to look at them as a family. When somebody looks at this, we want them to know that it's a Moment lens and be consistent with other Moment lenses that we've made. So we were definitely trying to balance keeping some of the elements that we've already got with our current lenses and then adding a couple new things into the mix. In order to get that to market, it takes a lot of work, which is why the process takes longer than some people might imagine. But in the end, we're producing pretty much the best possible quality of cinema glass that we could. These lenses are just another way to get out there and take even better photos with your phone. And we really want to use these as a way to inspire people to get out and explore more and travel and just take amazing photos that they're going to remember forever.